Hi everybody, welcome back to Lungs for Tiff, or Tiff Got Lungs. I don't know if I should change it, but Tiff Got Lungs, as we know. Sorry I've been MIA. I've been living my life. I've been doing stuff, had amazing opportunities. I started a podcast. I was on a really famous podcast, Heather Dubrow's World. Hey guys, look who's here.
Hey.
Heather.
Love this girl.
We just did a podcast for Heather Dubrow's World.
Check it out.
I can't wait for you guys to hear it. All about CF and my lung transplant. So cool. So if you guys want to check that out, I will link it below. And my podcast with Gunnar Esiason and Leah Ferrone, my salty sister. I don't even know if I talked about salty sisters before on here. But, so we started a podcast for cystic fibrosis, and it is called Breathe In, a cystic fibrosis podcast, and it's really awesome. We love to talk about our experiences with different topics, and just sometimes we just bicker about things. It's pretty fun and entertaining, so if you guys want to check that out, I will link it below. It's on iTunes and SoundCloud. And it's actually on YouTube too, if you want to see our faces rather than just listen. But definitely subscribe to us. And so I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about what's been going on and kind of like a health update. And this is where I film my podcast, so I thought I should just do it here. So I've been doing well. I've been working with a PT to get my leg muscles and my arm muscles and just everything back. Like I told you guys in the last video, I lost it all. So yeah, that was it was hard. So I'm still getting it back, but I'm getting there, and it's awesome, and breathing's great. So after transplant, me and Leah decided to start like Salty Sisters clothing line on Etsy to raise money for cystic fibrosis. And we started that, and our Instagram account has been going so well. And we love to show like our experiences with CF, because between us, like, we've gone through everything. So it's really awesome to have her, and we can help the community out. So if you guys want to come purchase some items for cystic fibrosis, we actually have a podcast shirt now. It's pretty awesome. So I'll link that below as well. I have a lot of links down there. So let's think. I know I actually filmed the Q&A, and for some reason we could not do it. Because of technical difficulties and stuff. So I'll kind of like use those questions in here if I can remember them. But I know a lot of people were just asking, like, what was the hardest thing about transplant? The side effects are pretty difficult to go through, and not knowing what's going to happen. And, you know, everybody's different with their transplants, and it's just a miracle to get new lungs. So I'm just trying to cherish my lungs and every breath that I take. And I'm very thankful for my donor, which I'm going to be writing them a letter. I've been trying to. It's very emotional to write a letter to someone's family that they're mourning their loved one. But I'm just hoping that I can help them see how, even though their loved one did unfortunately die, they did such a selfless act and gave me the gift of life. And that's so amazing. So I'm in the middle of doing that. And I had my long anniversary. Let's talk about my long anniversary. Okay. So we went to Taylor Swift. Oh my gosh, you guys know how much I love Taylor. We went to Poptopia here in San Jose, California. And it was a whole bunch of bands, and Taylor was the headliner. And Ed Sheeran was there. He's amazing too. And it was just amazing. We got a hotel down the street. We went to the concert. We dressed up. We had shirts that read like "My First Long Anniversary" and Tiff's Long Anniversary Squad by Overtype Design, which is our friend Melissa. She's amazing, so check her out. I'll actually link her below too. She's on Etsy. And, you know, it was amazing. And then a week later, I got a surprise party at a local winery that we have over here. And it's McGrail's Winery, if you guys are familiar with Livermore. And it was so fun. We had pink everywhere, Taylor Swift lyrics. We had my favorite Italian food. And we had, Kelsey went above and beyond with like these decorations. She got like Minnie Mouse happy first birthday centerpieces and wrote the Taylor Swift lyrics all over the place and got me a pink #1. And it was funny because we were at this winery and it was still like wine tasting for everybody. So they would come in and they would just be like, we're looking for a 1-year-old. Who's the birthday? So we would have to explain to them, which I was very happy to do that. CF awareness and organ donation awareness. And they were like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. Congratulations. So it was really cool. Then what else has gone on? Yes, I was on that podcast with Heather Dubrow. That was amazing. We had a CODA fundraiser for Tiffany R. Fundraiser up here for transplant expenses. And Terry Dubrow, who is Heather Dubrow's husband, came. And he's actually close friends with my Uncle Bob. So he came and I got to meet him and talk to him. And he talked about me, I guess, when they went home and said, Heather's like, my husband loves you and said, I need to meet you and have you on the podcast. So it was really cool. I got to share my story and get some awareness out. And that's amazing. So I hope you guys will go listen to it. So, and what else has happened? Okay, so I've done a lot. I went to my first NBA game, which is a playoffs game. It's a Warriors game. I love my Golden State Warriors. Draymond Green is my favorite. I will hands down say he is my favorite, and I wish we were like best friends. I'd love to just hang out with him for a day. It'd be really awesome because he's so cool. I love that guy. And then I went on a hot air balloon ride. We're hot air ballooning. Jeffrey. Whoa.
I kind of want to live up here.
With my boyfriend's family, and that was awesome. I thought I was going to be scared because I'm very afraid of heights. Like, I hate heights. I get scared of the smallest heights too. I get scared. But that one was actually fine with me, and I was really excited. It was a rough landing, and it was really fun. Then what else did I do? I turned 28. We had my birthday at San Francisco Great Strides Walk.
Jeff, get this in here, Mom.
My parents.
Hello. Hi. Where are we? We are at the CF Walk. And what year is this? What? What year? How many years have you done this?
Well, I've done it since I was a baby, but I haven't walked in a few years. Now I got some new
Next
legs.
year we're going to run.
Yeah.
Well,
Nah.
You will. I won't.
Yeah. I had my birthday celebration right afterwards. We went to the Ritz-Carlton and stayed there. Thank you to Molly and her family. And we went to Della Rosa, which is an Italian place, and ate some great food. And then we went to karaoke. I got to use my lungs and sing my little heart out. Of course, you know I sang that Taylor Swift, though. and I did a little Hannah Montana.
Life's what you make it, so let's make it right.
Which leads me into, I was in one of my best friend's weddings, who she happened to marry is Jason from Hannah Montana. He's an amazing guy, and I'm so happy for them. They are my best friends. Like, I love them so much, and they've been such a big support for me. They came to the hospital when I was like recovering, and I was having a rough time, and they came over, and it just made me so happy. So I was just so happy that I could stand by my best friend and watch her get married to the love of her life, and they're perfect. I love them, and I know they're always down for a Disney day, so I'm really ready to go back to Disneyland. I'm actually going to Disney World in a month. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'll be vlogging that though. I'm gonna be vlogging more because I think this is gonna be a very special trip, and you'll see why. Okay, so let's go to the Q&A stuff. So people asked me about my club nails. When I was waiting for transplant, and like my whole life I've had club nails. That means it's like a spoon shape. So there's a picture of me and Kelsey holding hands. She just took a picture right after my transplant, and you can see how my thumb is like really curved, like super curved. Now it's not, it's very straight. I don't know if you can even see that, but it's straight. They're growing straight. They have a little teeny bit of a curve. I think it's just how my nails are, but they're straight. What's been my favorite thing that I've done post-transplant? I went to Palm Springs, which was really fun. It was kind of like a nice like getaway. I think my lung anniversary I think my lung anniversary is my favorite because it was such an amazing accomplishment, and just getting through the first year. First year was rough. It was rough, and I'm just blessed and so happy. So yeah. So basically, let's just do a different Q&A. Let's redo a Q&A. So I'm gonna ask you guys to leave your questions down below, and I will answer them. You can go to my my Instagram account or my Facebook. My Instagram is @TiffRich22. You can go on Twitter @TiffRich22 also, or you can go on my Facebook, which is Tiffany Rich. Yeah, just leave your comments, leave your questions below. I'm just so grateful to be here, and this is just like a little update. I'm doing well. I am working out, trying to gain my muscle back, get my lungs to a point that they're strong, super strong, and can get my endurance up because it's been a rough time. Not having any muscle is hard, and yeah, so if you're waiting for transplant, please go get as much weight as you can on, and definitely work them legs, because sometimes you're stuck in a hospital bed and those muscles go away faster than you can build them. And being on a steroid like prednisone, you definitely are prone to not being able to build muscle as fast. So since I tapered down on my prednisone, I'm able to gain it faster now, so it's going well. And my face is going down, but I did film a contour, a moon face video. Don't laugh at me. I don't know what I'm doing. I know how to contour and stuff, but like on camera, like saying it, I usually just do it myself, and then I don't even think about it. So I actually did a tutorial, so that'll come up next. So I hope you guys are having a great day. You guys are feeling well. My cystic fibrosis sisters and fibros are doing great. If you are waiting for a transplant, please keep your optimism up, and have the faith and know that they're gonna come, and Don't let anybody tell you any different. You are stronger than you think. People with CF are badass. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will get these videos going. I've been asked so many times, come back to YouTube, come back, we miss you. So I'm back. So let's breathe and smile, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. It was cold. A little rough. It was a little rough. Oh my gosh, I can't rough like I'm a dog. It was a rough landing. It was a little rough. Oh my gosh, I can't even say that. So I was